there, it's Randy with Lane Home Pros, and today we're here with Gary Raze, Lane County Listings and Remax here in Eugene, and we want to talk a little bit about the investment opportunities in Eugene, and I want to ask some specific different categories of investment here. Now, Gary, I think probably the one that stands out the most is investment for, we'll call it student housing. What's been happening?
I am so proud about this particular situation. I've helped several people on this. Think about this. You have students that are going to attend the University of Oregon. We know what those costs are for housing. It's high. If they are a sophomore or higher, you can buy a home that's close to campus. They can rent out to roommates, help pay for the housing, help pay for the mortgage payment. And yet you have a house that's growing in value. I just helped, matter of fact, we even did that for my own granddaughters. Where do you get the money to do that, you ask? Parents have a hard time with this because they've already got obviously expenses for the university. But a good tap of supply money, if you will, is sometimes a grandparent or grandparents. A lot of times they actually have excess money, and they are more than willing at times to help their grandkids. And so if they lent the money to purchase the home and kept that in their name, they actually have an investment that's growing.
Right.
The students have a situation to help pay for that mortgage, and at the end of the 3 or 4 years, they move out, you sell the home, and make an extra $100,000.
Exactly.
So it's a good investment for grandparents, and certainly it's a wonderful investment because you're helping your grandchildren. So that's the biggest source of income. If it's a parent, a parents, I should say, not a parent, a parents, it's difficult to come up with those extra funds. So always tap the grandparents. That's a good scenario for grandparents as well as students.
Perfect.
So.
Okay, so that's one investment. Now, for the other investors out there that are saying, I'm not into the student housing, I don't have children going there, but I'm just looking to purchase a rental property. What's happening in Eugene on that?
Well, obviously, there are a lot of people out there that wish to try to get into that investment world. The things that I want to caution you about, because I've had rental properties and I've seen the best and I've also seen the worst. It's difficult to monitor sometimes the people that are living in your rental house. So it has to pencil out. First of all, it has to pay for most of the mortgage. Number two, it has to be kept in a condition where it's not going to go down in value.
Right.
And thirdly, they have to pay on time.
Yeah.
Because any missed payment is a very big hardship on the owner of the investment property. So, but as long as you understand that and you're able to do some of the fixes yourself, it can be a tremendously good investment for the future. And again, we're always looking. It's not a fast-growing investment, but it's one that over years will make a tremendous amount of income for you. Can you imagine? And just throw this out.
Right.
Suppose you were a young investor and you picked up a rental house somehow and you kept it for umpteen years. That rental house will actually pay for your child's education when they're ready to continue on with trade school or university or whatever. That home pays for that education. And what a relief knowing from a parent's side, I'm doing what I can do to invest to help my children when they reach that costly age.
Right.
So, and again, just in your own portfolio, you can do it through your investment properties. You can talk to an attorney or talk to a finance person. There's ways to take monies from your retirement account to purchase a rental home.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, the last one that you're probably getting calls on is the fixer-upper foreclosure market. What's happening there?
In Lane County, we haven't had a lot of foreclosures of late.
Right.
And the reason for that is because if you're behind, before in the 07 and 08, we had tons of people that they were underwater and they had to walk away. But in today's world, there's the values of homes went up so steeply that even though you're losing your home because you can't make payments, you still may have $100,000 of equity in your home. Saying this, they might as well just sell the home, not go through foreclosure.
Right.
So foreclosure market's not strong here, but investment properties, to just go out and find those types of things, or you talked about fixer-uppers.
Yeah.
The problem with fixer-uppers is it sounds good, but there's a lot of hidden things that you need to be good at, because if you hire contractors to do all the fixing up, you're not going to come out ahead for a long time unless you hold onto the property for a very long time of length there.
Right.
So to do fixer-uppers, I just want to be cautionary that you better be handy.
Right.
If you're not handy, I would not look at fixer-uppers.
Okay.
So that's my story.
Right. Okay. So then if you're an investor out there, so whether it's for student housing, you're looking at it as a rental property that you're going to be putting on the market, or if it's a fixer-upper foreclosure, just get a hold of Gary. He's over at LaneCountyListings.com, RE/MAX agent here in Eugene. So anyways, great to be with you guys today, and thank you very much, Gary.
Thank you, Randy.
Right on.
Take care.
Take care.